Hey guys, welcome back to Knife Up Education TV. In today's video, let's talk about more Japanese philosophies. I've been talking a lot about Japanese way of thinking and like philosophies and how that can we can apply that thinking into life. And I actually did some search and found more interesting concepts from Japan. So let's explore them together. Okay, the first one I wanted to say, it goes, if a problem can be solved, then it is not worth worrying about. If it can't be solved, then it's useless to worry about it. So that's a one Japanese concept that I found, and this is so true. Like, this is literally what I usually say, right? Like, this is exact the point. But yeah, like, you don't have to worry about things that haven't even happened, and nor you don't have to create the worry, basically, right? Like my approach is always like, I tell people, like, do it first and sorry second. So just like fuck it up, and then if you need to apologize for it, do it second. Like, worry about it when it's here, but don't like try to worry ahead, because the moment you worry ahead, like, you literally can't do anything. Okay, the second one. There has never been a great individual who did not have ordinary people at their side. And this is basically to say it's okay not to be the special one, not to be the leader one, not to be the one that leads other people, right? So to me, it feels unnatural for me to tell people, like, everybody can do it, like, everybody can strive for whatever, like, because first of all, like, I have two things to say. First of all, if we have a leaders, we definitely need the followers, and there's no better or worse choices here. Like, some people meant to be leaders, some people meant to be followers, and then both are needed, both roles are needed. And the second thing I want to say is like we can tell all we want, like, you should strive for something, you should find something that strive for in life, like, you should like just not just sit around and like, right? Like, the thing is, it's okay to sit around. If that's your happiness, I think you should do that regardless of the narration of the society. I think the better question here is not to be like, you know, we have to strive in life, but rather like, what do we want, including like being ordinary is okay. Like, being extraordinary is not an option for everyone, because guess what, being extraordinary actually takes more work and actually takes more mindset, perseverance, just effort, and not everybody want that if they want to focus on like what makes them happy. So the narration is like, what do you want? Instead of like, we assume everybody should strive for something. No, maybe some people are not capable. Some people don't have that capacity. And some people actually want to choose happiness over that discipline, over that, right? So I think we don't have to demonize people who don't want to do anything. In the end of the day, I think it really all comes down to like, what do you want? And then once again, like I said, being ordinary, being extraordinary, both are needed. So that's what I wanted to say. Okay, the next one. It's better to be a friend of a good person than the friend of a bad one. Oh, sorry. It's better to be the enemy of a good person than the friend of a bad one. So basically, this is to say, like, everybody has a good part if you let yourself to see that part, right? So it's better to not judge everybody, but also try to find something good about that person. And I agree, like, this is all perspective. Like, we tend to forget because we are only capable of seeing situation from our own lenses or our own emotional lenses, right? But in reality, it's situational. Like, someone's perspective completely can differ from another person's perspective. Like, even if you think it's a bad thing to do, from the other side, if you freak the picture, the other side might not even think it's a bad thing that they're doing. Like, might even think it's a justice. Like, so it's really perspective. And I think before judging anyone, this is really important that everybody remember this. The next one says, beautiful flowers do not bear good fruit. This is to say, basically, you can't judge book by its cover. And I agree. Like, and then at the same time, like, I understand the practicality, I understand the human psychology, I understand it's easier for anybody to see the outside beauty, like the surface level beauty, because it's literally available, like it's accessible. So I think if I demonize everything, it's just not practical. But that being said, I think I want to talk about attitude. I want to put an emphasis on attitude. Like, when you are an influencer, when you have a fans who admire for your look, like, you don't have to flex on that, because you didn't work for it. You just got lucky. And it's not something you worked for. And for me, it's kind of like, what inspires me personally is your character, like something that you worked for, not something that you got by luck. Like, that shouldn't deserve the same respect as much as the work you actually put in. And I think in general, I think it's better approach to try to flex on something that you worked for. So that's what I wanted to kind of remind people. So that's what I think. So that being said, I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna close it here. But thank you very much for watching as always. Let me know what you thought. I will see you guys in the next video.